Welcome to the Athletes Canvas channel, where the athletes display their God-given gift, talent, and ability. Right about now, we want to talk about what happened in and around the English Premier League. And like I always said, the English Premier League is the best league in the world. The English Premier League is the most exciting league in the world. And whenever you want to watch good football, look no further than the English Premier League. So let's jump right into it, where we share our opinion, we share our views, and we share what happened in and around the English Premier League. So let's jump right into it. All right, over the weekend, we got some games played for you, and we got some scores. Yes, we got some very, very enticing score for you, and some result of what happened in and around the English Premier League. We have a long gameplay for you today, but that will come. I will give that information at the top of the minute. All right. So let's jump right into it. Yes, we're gonna jump right into it, where Manchester United, they beat Aston Villa 3-1. Yes, Bruno Fernandes. He's the outstanding player for Manchester United. He passed that ball to Cunha, and Cunha slots it home in the far right side of the goal, which is the keeper left, and beat the keeper. But like I said, Manchester United, they're back to winning ways. Manchester United, they are back to winning ways. They win 7 games under Carrick. 7 games. So he's doing well. And I would love for him to get the job. I would love for him to get the job, because he's doing well. He's doing pretty well. I don't know how he would have handled a whole season, but I think he can do it. I think he can do it, because if he's doing this now on a game-to-game basis, that means he have it in him to lead this team to victory, and he led this team to have success in the upcoming season. I would love to see him. I would love to see Michael Carrick at the helm. I would like to see Michael Carrick, the head coach for Manchester United, coming next season. And I hope he get them into Europe. I hope he get them into Europe, because you have Chelsea, you have Aston Villa is there, you have Liverpool, and they are all breathing down Man U neck. They want to be in Europe for Champions League. But it's going to be a ding-dong battle for that 4th and that 3rd spot, because I think Manchester City and Arsenal, they are the 2 front runners for the title. So I think Manchester United, Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Liverpool, those are the teams that will fight out for Europe for next season. Anyway, let's jump right into the next game. The next game that we have is Liverpool versus Tottenham. Liverpool was leading 1-0, but in time added, or I should say the last part of the game, Richarlison scored an equalizer to equalize, and they go 1-1 apiece. Yes, Tottenham scored by Richarlison, and they were 1-1 apiece with Liverpool. Liverpool played at Anfield, and Slot is coming under pressure because at one point, a section of the stadium was booing him. They were booing him. So they're not happy with the draw. They are not happy with this result. So they booed him. They booed him at Anfield. And this is the guy that won the title last season. And he fell out of grace with some of the Liverpool supporters. They booed him. They booed Arnold Slot. They booed Arnold Slot. They booed him. And that's not a good look. That is not a good look for you to win the Premier League last season, and this season you're struggling, and you know a portion of the stadium booed you. But that's football. Football is a game of result. What have you done for me lately? And if you can't show what you have done, then you're gonna get sacked. The owner gonna sack you, or the fans, they're gonna get on top of you and start to scream and make noise, a lot of noise. So that's how football is. That's how football is. All right. We move on to the next game. The next game is the game that played today. The game that played today. All right. Brentford played Wolves. Brentford was 2 up on Wolves. Yes, Brentford was leading Wolves 2. But Wolves clawed their way back into the game. They clawed their way back into the game. And Wolves could have gone 3 with a chance they get and they hit the post. But that's football. That's football. But Wolves, they drew with Liverpool. Man, Wolves, where were this fight at the top of the season? Where were this fight at the top of the season when the season just began? They're doing it at the back end of the season when they should have been doing this at the front end of the season. But again, that's football. That's football. So, Wolves 2, Brentford 2, and I know the Brentford coach is pissed. He's pissed right now. The Brentford coach is pissed right now because he thought that he had 3 points in the bag, only to see Wolves came back to draw the game 2-2. And Wolves, you can't write them off. You can't score and sleep on Wolves. They did it to Arsenal. They did it to Liverpool. And trust me, this Wolves, even though they are going down, you can't take your eye off them when you're playing them. You can't take your eye off them when you're playing them. So, Wolves 2, Brentford 2, and that's how the game ends. All right. That's it. Pretty much that's it. That's it I have to talk about. Just like, share, and subscribe to the Athletes Canvas channel, where the athletes display their God-given gift, talent, and ability. And right now, we are asking you to like, share, and subscribe, and how we can improve this channel, how we can make this channel better. So we want to hear your feedback. We want to hear from you how we can improve this channel, and how we can make this channel better. All right, so until next time, peace.